I'm in love with your brother-in-law.
You're in love with your own brother? The one in the army?
No, your sister's husband.
Michael. Michael.
No, that's your sister's brother.
No, I'm my sister's brother. You're in love with me. Me.
I'm in love with Tobias.
My brother-in-law?
What is up, everybody? Alright, today I'm going to be installing the utility sink that I've been painting and putting together right there. I just did a dry fit in here. It is going to hit the door here, so the door is only going to open up to like about there, which is fine. I can deal with that. First thing I need to do is put the drain onto there, and then I need to glue the connection onto the drain. I need to cut this cap off, and then I need to put the Melville, which is this thing right here, the threaded end onto there, which I'm hoping that's the right size. Not 100% sure, to be honest with you, at this point, but I need to cut that cap off, and then this goes on the bottom of the sink, and then I've got my P-trap right there to hook up the water lines, and hopefully everything will be okay. So I'm gonna set you up here the best I can, very cramped in there, to kind of watch what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to show you the best I can. So hang tight, guys, because here we go.
Around the house, I'm the fix-it king. Hinges screeching like they want us to sing. Leaky pipes, yeah, I hear them scream. I patch the chaos, I kill the dream. Fix-it fighter, that's my name. Busted walls, I play the game. Fix-it fighter, tools in hand. I'll rebuild this broken land. Cracked tiles whisper under my feet. A battle anthem in every beat. Broken lights, they flicker and dare. I spark the fire, I'm everywhere. Fix it fire. Oh no!
I love A Stranger Than Paradise. Alright, guys, I couldn't get much footage. I barely fit in there underneath that sink down there, but I got it all hooked up. Some reason these faucets are hooked up backwards. I mean, not backwards, but you turn them the opposite way to turn them on and off. For whatever reason, I'll probably end up replacing that anyway. It's kind of shoddy looking, but I did get it all hooked up under there. That drain pipe is a little bit wonky. The sink is a little bit wobbly. I think I'm going to take a screw, put it in here into the wall to hold it up into the wall like that. Make it a little bit more sturdy. Whew, man. Getting too old to do that stuff. Anyway, that project is done. I got a bunch of extra pieces for the drain because I wasn't exactly sure how it was all going to hook up, so I bought like a universal kit that had a whole bunch of different sizes and stuff, so I got a bunch of extra stuff for that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. It is a very hot 96-degree day. They just said on the news the heat index right now is 104. For the next 4 days, it's going to be like this with heat indexes 105 to 109. Anyway, they're doing work on my street. You can see there and down there at the corner. I think, pretty sure what they're doing is they're putting in the AT&T fiber optic cable network, so you can get cable through AT&T fiber optic. I have T-Mobile. I'm probably going to stick with them unless they come by and give me a great deal on this AT&T fiber after they finish installing it. But yeah, they've been out here the last 4 days. They gave me a new water meter, which I don't know if I told you or not. I think my water bill is going to go up because I got a new meter now. Shouldn't. Doesn't make any sense, but it probably will. Anyway, what I'm doing today, I did buy a new faucet here for my utility sink. I took it out. I also ground down this area right here. If you can see, I just put a coat of paint on it again. I'm letting it dry. That's where the door hits it when it opens, just a little bit. So I just ground that down just to make a nice little indent there so the door can open all the way. And then probably gonna put another 1 or 2 coats on there this afternoon, and then I'll probably reinstall that sink tomorrow sometime. But yeah, it is a very hot, it's going to be a very hot weekend. It is Thursday right now. Very hot weekend. Sunday's going to be the warmest. They said up to 98, 99 air temperature with about 108 to 110 feels like temperature. You can see the guys down there in the corner sitting under the tree taking a break. It is hot. It is very, very hot. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. Later. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is 97 degrees today. Heat index right now is 108. I just jumped in the pool in the middle of the afternoon here because I am sitting out here sweating like crazy, doing practically basically nothing. But today, my project for today, I got, hold on, TV just popped out. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I'm going to continue to clean my driveway. As you can see, I put a welcome Chester sign on there for when he came to visit me a couple weeks ago. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it the easy and fast way. It's not going to be perfect, but I do have a couple things of chlorine. I'm going to mix it in my sprayer, like a 50-50 mix, give or take, and then I'm just going to spray it on the driveway. And it's going to kill all the mold and get it nice and clean, and then I'll rinse it down with a hose afterwards. You know, those I remember these chlorine jugs years ago used to be like $2.50. You want to know how much they are now? They're almost $10 a piece. Almost $10 a piece. That's why I'm glad I started using the granular chlorine bags. I get them off of Amazon. For a box of 24 of those, it's, I think, like 80 something bucks. And that'll last me all summer. It'll last me, you know, 3 months. This here would last me probably maybe 2 weeks. Crazy how much this stuff is going up. But anyway, I'm going to get set up here. I'm going to go mix up my little concoction here, and I'm going to start spraying it on there, and then enjoy the smell of chlorine for the rest of the afternoon. Later, guys. Okay, now you just seen I wasn't doing anything, and look at how much I'm sweating. I was just standing there. But anyway, top portion of it is done. I did not get all the way up here. I will do that tomorrow when I do the bottom section over there, but I'm going to let that soak in and dry up a little bit. Then I'm going to rinse it off with the hose and tackle the rest of it another day. I'm also going to try to do the sidewalks also as I go. But yeah, it's going to take a couple day process. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. Later. Well, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everybody. It is a hazy day here in Central Florida. Gonna be 94 degrees here today. But I gotta tell you, man, I'm really getting aggravated at these work situations, these presses that I've been running the past several years. These companies, they just don't take care of them anymore, and they're becoming a pain in the butt to run. I mean, I have so much trouble running this press that I'm running now, this big 8 color. I have so much trouble because so many things are broke on it. A lot of things don't work, and it is just very aggravating. Now, there are some nights when it runs really good, depending on the paper, but when we get into the cheaper paper that they buy and the thinner paper that should never be run on a press that big, man, it's a fight all night long. For 10 hours I'm fighting, and I get so aggravated and so upset. It's really annoying me lately, these past couple years, man. These companies, they don't take care of the presses. They don't fix the things when they break. They just expect you to you know, to deal with it and make it work, and it's just very aggravating. You know, I can't wait to get out of this business. I can't wait to get out of this business. I would do something else. I tried that already, you know, doing other things, but I can't make the money that I need to pay my bills, so I got to stay in here until I retire. even in retirement, I will make about the same amount of money, if not more money, than what I'm making now. But if I go to another trade or another type of business, I'll lose so much money I won't be able to pay my bills. And that's the only thing that sucks about this world these days. Anyway, had to get that off my chest because I've just been getting so aggravated lately. I had to tell somebody, and since nobody calls me, I can just tell you, which is what I do most of the time anyway. I talk to you because there's nobody else here to talk to. Anyway, just wanted to get that off my chest. It is a hazy day. Like I said, counting the days to retirement, counting the weeks to retirement. I got a weekly thing on my fridge now. It's 70 weeks as I'm filming this. Actually, a year from now, a year from when I'm filming this, a year from now is when I can actually file to get it all set up to start in a few more months after I file next year, 1 year from this time. Anyway, that is it, guys. Hot day, getting ready to go into work to fight this thing again. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. Later. Well, good afternoon, guys. Wanted to show you this, how good my peach tree is doing here. Look at that. Look at how good that thing is filling out. It's got a bunch of new growth on it coming off the top all over there. It is filling in really, really nice this year. I got a new fertilizer that I started using to put on it once a month. But look at that. It is doing so good. I am so happy with that. The only bad thing out here, I noticed this one milkweed plant seems to be dying for some reason. Now, it did look up a little bit, and they say they do drop back. If they get too much moisture, they'll drop back. But it still has two good long stalks coming out of it. The other one is doing good, but from what I read, I gotta cut those down. Not the green ones, but the brown ones that are there. I gotta cut those down, and they should come back next year is what it said, if it gets to this point. It's starting to molt a little bit earlier, die back early, because they're perennials. They come back every year. So they said when that happens, just cut them down, make sure there's no disease or anything. Could be from overwatering, which we had a lot of rain the last several weeks. Could be what it is. But yeah, I wanted to show you this, how good this peach tree is doing. It's doing fantastic. I love it. I love it. Later, guys.